I'm going diving with my friend TK, and first I found this metal wire that was stuck in the reef. It was pretty easy for me to pull it out, and then I looked up and saw this green sea turtle. I told TK that we can't get too close to him, but then he was like, well, what if I swim towards you? Then what are you gonna do about it? And so I just sat still, and he came right up to me. It looked like he was on a mission to eat, so I wanted to just leave him alone. I had never dove with TK before, and I wanted to see what her mermaiding skills were like, so I told her,
do a little mermaid swimming.
She dove down, and I was like, okay, good start. Then she hit the twirl. Wow, nice. Then she stopped and did a backflip. TK definitely understood the mermaiding assignment. So I was out mermaiding with my friend TK, and oh no, she hit me with the double shaka. So anyways, we found the Buddha statue, and she wanted to swim near him, but then this fish swam at her like he was trying to fight her. TK looked at me like, bruh. And I was like, I don't know. Why is this fish being so aggressive? I swear this guy is always here and always wants to get into a fight. I get that some fish can be territorial, but what does he think he's gonna do? While I was out exploring the ocean today, I found this extremely strange stick. I don't know if this is a seaweed thing or if this got blown in from Earth, but pretty weird. While I was looking at my stick, TK found this pincushion sea star. One thing about sea stars is that they just be chilling on the reef and they have no brain and no blood. Must be nice to just never have to think about anything and live in the ocean all day. Finally, we were done playing with our little sea star friend, so TK swam down and put him back on the reef. I was out snorkeling today with my friend TK, and I found a pincushion sea star. I thought it would be so cool to go grab it and show it to her, but when I got up to the surface, she already had one. I was like, yo, we got the same thing, except yours is way prettier than mine. I still thought it was cool to have two at once, and she was like, yeah, it's so cool. Can I see those for a second? And I was like, yeah, just don't do the one thing that every girl does when I hand them two pincushion sea stars. No! After TK did that, I was like, okay, let's put these guys back on the ocean floor. I let her put hers down first, and I went to put mine right next to it, but then I guess she didn't see me there, and she almost ran straight into me. TK, we have an entire ocean around us. Can you go a different direction, please? Oh no, even the sea star looked up and was like, what's going on over here? Today I blew the most perfect bubble ring, and my friend TK was right there, and I was like, hey, you should come swim through this. And she swam down, and oh no, not through the top. The toroidal vortice needs to only be swam through from the bottom. TK, you ruined it. Luckily, I'm a bubble ring blowing machine, and I was able to blow another perfect one right afterwards. She swam up through it this time, which was better, but then her shoulder still accidentally hit it. So yeah, we're gonna have to try this again another time. I'm here at the pipes where there's thousands of fish and also a dark secret kept at the bottom of the ocean. A lot of people keep telling me that these are shotgun cleaning things, and besides the fact that barely anyone has guns in Hawaii, there's literally a power plant right here that uses these things to clear debris from the heat transfer tubes in the power plant. I think it's kind of a niche thing, so it's hard to look it up to find exactly what it is to show you guys, but I can assure you they're not from shotguns, they're from the power plant. I showed them to TK, and she was like, here, give them to me. And I thought, well, what are you gonna do with them? It was like she read my mind because she gave them back like, yeah, here, I don't know why I took these. Then we saw the sea turtle, and she tried to swim with him, but when she got underneath him, he was like, nah, I'm out of here. Mr. Turtle, what could you be afraid of? She's just sitting there doing nothing. Geez, so dramatic. I love picking up trash in the ocean, and something I find pretty often is fishing weights that got caught on the reef, so the fishermen above had to cut the line. When I picked this one up, I realized that the fishing line was attached to other parts of the reef, so I wanted to trace it to try to get all of the fishing line off of the reef. I think you can tell how tangled the fishing line is right here, so imagine if it was this tangled around a sea turtle or a Hawaiian monk seal. That could result in their tragic death, and it's not something that I want to be accomplice to. I kept following this one and finding every spot that it was tangled up, and I would do my best to pull it up without cutting it, but sometimes I just had to cut it. It's sort of a one-person job, but it was still nice to have my friend TK there to keep an eye on where the rest of the line was going, as well as make sure that another fisherman didn't cast out on top of me. As we neared the end of the fishing line, TK was starting to pull it up from the other side, so it made it super easy for us to finish the job. All in all, it took me about 10 minutes to clean up all this fishing line, and that's all it takes sometimes to make a big impact on the ocean. Okay, that's all the stuff we saw. Bye.